No new updates at this point. No searches that we know of. So hopefully someone will see something and call authorities in Tennessee soon. What's your name?
Anna.
It's time to move on.
Residents of the community are now being warned to stay vigilant. Is it a scream? 306. Search for Madalena Hojakari gaining extra firepower. And it's not from police. It has now been 67 days since the 11-year-old was last seen.
Cornelius police have said her mother and stepfather are not being forthcoming.
Leaders recovered a video from Rounds' phone that led to Brenner's arrest.
What did police miss? But most importantly, where is she?
Good morning, guys. I'm still trying to get a few things situated. So y'all just come on in and bear with me. And I'm trying to reach these magnets to show you guys if y'all weren't in the live that me and Joseph did. I'm struggling this morning, y'all. Hey, Nomad Bees, I'm glad you saw the live coming up this time. Candy Apple, number 11. Good morning, Candy Apple. Good morning, Chris Marie. There's our Shani B. Huntress was the first one in here this morning. I had to ask her, did you get my notification? Hey, Madonna Maria, good morning. April P. And In Stitches, how are you guys? Yeah, she heard them. She heard them. She loves them. She loves them babies. Good morning, Granny Bassmaster. How are you? Hold on one second, y'all. Hey, Reggie, be good. Chatty Jen. Hey, Michael. I was going to say good morning, but you said good afternoon. Hey, Pink Fan, Black Skies. Lolly. Oh, no. Be safe, Lolly, okay? Be safe. Hello, Tam here. Good morning. I'm glad you made it. You caught a laugh. Hey, Miss PJ. You're doing better. Well, good. I'm glad. Did anyone else have a heart attack by JLR last night? I was gonna go live around 11. I did my makeup and hair, and I was just like sitting there, chilling, waiting for Dolly to get a little closer to finishing before I went on. And then, boom, JLR's like being an idiot. I commented, I said, I hope your mama beat your tail for this. Oh, hey, MTB. Good morning. Listening while you work. Hello, Karen from Spain. Hope you're doing good, Karen. Mega Million. I missed you. How are you? You almost did? Oh, gosh. Can you imagine how Magnolia felt? Listening and driving to the dam. Are you going to the dam this morning? What are you going to do? Gunnersville girl. It's going to be a pretty day. You fell asleep. You were worried about him. Well, he's safe. Oh, to feed horses. Okay. He's safe. I fell asleep too. I don't know how. Somehow. All right. I'm just trying to wait for everyone to come in and say hi to all you guys for a minute. There's Huntress. Chris Marie wanted to see if you heard the babies for calling for you for Turtle Island last time. Oh, Turtle Island's tonight, guys. FYI. All right, guys, while y'all come in, I'm going to go ahead, while I get everything else set up, I'm going to go ahead and start playing Seth's interview for a minute. And then I have a lot to go over. I'm going to play some music in the background. So y'all, I know people are going to say, I hear music. Let's see, which one do we want? I need some new music. Let's do that one because for some reason I always go to that one. Yes, I told her that you loved them girls. Oh, thank you, Tam. Good morning, Donna Clark. I don't like my voice, Tam. When I hear it, I gives me the. I made some dominoes last night, so I poured the back on them and fill the dots. Ooh, send me some pictures, Nomad. I didn't know you did resin art. Actually, yeah, I did. You told me something about it. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I know y'all probably watched this live, but I haven't even got to watch it all. So as I'm finishing everything up, I'm gonna watch it with you guys. Hey, Pentintin, good morning. Okay, Nomad. Miss PJ member for 6 months. Thank you, Miss PJ, for being a member and supporting the channel for 6 whole months. You've been here way longer, I know. All right, I'm gonna start his live. It's early. It's early for me, y'all.
Seth is the father of 15-year-old Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, the young man who went missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee on February 26th. So Seth, good evening, first off, sir. And tell us about your channel. Tell us what the purpose is and how this came to be.
Well, I decided I was going to set up this channel because watching a lot of other people's channels about my son, people have a tendency of have gravy in the mouth, and they're not paying attention to what's coming out of their mouth. It needs to be about my son. Everybody wants to throw their 2 cents in when it's not even worth a penny. And it's just false narratives out there, false information. I figured what better than to take that away from them and put it back in control of Sebastian's family.
Well, and nobody knows the young man better than his father, correct?
Well, he knows himself better than I do, but I'm going to try to be a second close.
Perfect. So let me ask you this, big dog. I mean, the questions that we're getting rolling in by the dozens have to do with your surgery, your recovery. Talk to us a little bit about your surgery. How did that go? How you feeling? What was the experience like? That kind of thing.
Well, this hand is definitely working again. No pain. Great. It was like instantaneous when I was done with the surgery.
Guys, the other night I was saying that he had hand surgery or something. It was like back surgery or something. Hey, Looking Beyond. And I think Seth should keep doing lives. I think this is the best thing for him to keep his face, his voice, and he's going to have so much backlash. But no matter what, he needs to keep doing these. I think someone said that they were saying they wanted to do it weekly. 8 months! Yeah, 2 years, Huntress. Thank you, Huntress. You know I love you. Good morning, Nancy. There's Pink Fan. Holy cow. Pink Fan. Where have you been? Yeah, well, that's live. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I have a lot to say about that. I don't think I want to say it on here with Sebastian's dad and Sebastian talking about that, but I want to do a live talking about that. But it kind of goes under the category of a drama live, so I'm going to keep them separate. But poor Dolly. Poor Dolly. He was a good, he always stuck up for Betty. So I'm a little bit sad about, disappointed is the right word maybe. Hello, Corvette girl. You got your grandbabies. Hey, Deborah Thompson. Guys, I haven't watched this fully yet, so I'm just, while I'm getting my makeup finished and I have to finish my bagel so I can take my medicine and everything, I'm just playing this so we can watch it together. No, Granny Bassmaster, like I said on my live the other day, I said you can look at someone and you can either hear their voice or see their mannerisms, and you can, almost immediately tell your gut will decide for you. I like them, I have a good feeling about them, I have good vibes, or they give me an icky feeling. Or maybe somewhere in between, I don't know, but you can just tell. So, all right, let's watch these. And thank you, Huntress, for a whole 8 months.
I had no more pain going down in my right arm. So I'm happy about that. I haven't had to take anything except for ibuprofen and a little bit of Aleve since the surgery. So I'm good on that end. I'm tired of having to regulate medicines like my doctor was wanting me to. I'd rather not take them. I'd rather have my multivitamin, my fish oil, my B12, my normal stuff that I take every day.
So tell us about that experience of waking up on the table. We talked about that a
My
little bit.
throat still hurts. I woke up and I had tubes and stuff shoved down my throat. I was trying to rip them out. I actually got bruises where, they had 3 people on one side of me trying to hold me down when I came out. It was not pleasant. But as soon as they got stuff pulled out of, the tubes and stuff ripped out of my throat, as soon as I was able to start breathing on my own again, I was able to calm down. I was aggravated, that's for sure. But, after that, it was just getting me back to the recovery room, then making sure my dressing was good, making sure that I could get up and walk around, stuff like that. Within 30 minutes, I was sitting there chomping at the bed trying to get out of the hospital. And they were like, no, you got to stay here for 3 hours.
I'm sure you were quite the minding patient, right?
I was an angel, thank you.
So tell your audience.
I know, a lot of our faves are here this morning. I'm so excited. Listen, he could leave the hospital after 3 hours. Isn't it amazing how surgery and technology and everything has grown? After surgery, you can leave after 3 hours. Holy cow, that's crazy. I'm gonna try not to pause a lot, but y'all know I like to talk. So,
Audience here, your supporters. What types of things were you not able to do when you were dealing with this shoulder pain? I mean, I have an idea. I know what's at the top of the list, but in addition to the obvious, searching for your son. Hey,
there's my new buddy. All things serious. That's Eddie, guys. I thought he didn't like me, but I asked him and he was like, yes, I like you. I just didn't see you come in. I was like, oh, okay. He's a sweetie, guys. Go check out his channel. Hey, there's our girl, Brittany J. How are you this morning, Brittany? I was just watching your live again from last night because I went over to JLR when someone sent that screenshot and was like, help JLR. And I think that was kind of the point of doing that, maybe. But either way, and then I got hooked on him because I saw he was like, he needed his tail torn up from his mama. Okay, Huntress, yeah, she got some hedgehogs. I've had the same surgery as Seth, and I sure didn't feel as good as he did. Oh, gosh. So what kind of surgery was it, Nancy? Like, it was some kind of spinal surgery, right? Yep, Sebastian's lost in it. Good morning, Penny Riddle. So, here's the thing. No matter what anyone's talking about, if it has Sebastian's face and name out there, it's a good thing that it's there. Because I was going through YouTube. I already told y'all this the other day, and everyone was live, and no one was talking about Sebastian. And it was like the day after, it was like July 5th. And it kind of felt like he was kind of slipping between the cracks because nothing new was going on. And then new drama popped up, whether it be about Julia, the fake dog handler, in my opinion, or Seth's life, or Betty going off on Dolly. No matter what it was, he started popping back up. Sebastian's face and name, even though it was associated with the drama laws, they were there. And I was kind of relieved because the last thing I want to see is him. Okay, my point is the drama keeps it alive. Okay, the drama keeps it alive, so bring it. As long as his face and name's getting talked about. You're an experienced mom and have a baby in 12 hours. They're lucky. Hey, Humble Apple Crumble, good morning. Shoulder surgery. Okay. Hey, Madonna. Good morning. Cervical surgery. They go in your neck and repair a disc in your spine. Okay. Oh, that was a totally a way to get. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't okay. That was rude. Hey, Lisa Thompson. And I don't understand why she felt the need to do that because he already had plenty of people watching. It was weird, but whatever. Hey, 3 Dot Dave. Good morning. They are, but as long as his name's out there, keep it coming. All right, guys, I'm just going to play this while I'm finishing up.
I mean, what are the other things that you miss doing that you're going to be able to get back to doing now that you're out of pain?
Besides back to looking for my son, because I was under doctor's orders, I wasn't allowed to drive. A lot of people don't realize that I was not allowed to drive. So every time I drove somewhere, I had to have somebody come pick me up. And it's not one of the, I don't like having to wait on people to do stuff. I've always been a person that just relies on myself. So relying on other people is extremely hard for me. Can't wait till I can actually ride my motorcycle again. I mean, it's one thing to be in pain. And at the beginning, it was okay, but like a 10-minute ride on my bike, every bump, anything that just jarred it, because I had nothing left in between my C5 and my C6 on my neck, except for the nerve. So every time I hit a bump, all it was doing was separating and squishing down on that last nerve.
And that's why you didn't ride your motorcycle at the vigil, correct?
Yep, couldn't. I mean, that's an hour and 15 minutes, depending on traffic, just to get down there, plus then the ride back while we waited and everything, or else I would have been on my bike.
Yeah. Anything else you missed doing? You went to the shooting range a lot, right?
I used to before all this happened, and yeah, no, shooting was not it.
And guys, if y'all do not watch Brittany J, I want to clear something up too. Pascal, I heard a lot of people saying that Pascal was stepping back because of, there were crazy rumors about him saying he saw how Seth, I just poked myself in the eyeball, how Seth truly was and everything when he got down to that visual he went to. And all this stuff, and that's why he was stepping back from the case. Well, she had a follower, I don't remember her name, maybe it was SW. She had a follower on panel of Pascal that cleared it up and said that Pascal had made a live that has now been deleted, I think that one got taken down too. But the point is, he said that he went to the vigil, he enjoyed it, he didn't see anything weird with Seth or anything. He was just stepping back until there was actually something to update it on. Because you have to remember, guys, Pascal, he's a straight to the, he's a case. He reviews the cases. He doesn't review everything in between. He reviews the cases. And there's nothing to talk about fact-wise or anything if there's no updates or no real answers. So he hasn't abandoned Sebastian's case. He hasn't abandoned Sebastian, Seth, anyone. He's just taking a step back to avoid the drama until there's something to update on. Because I was one of those who was confused, thinking, what happened? What happened behind the scenes? You just can't listen to rumors. You can't listen to word of mouth or anything.
Task or activity that I could enjoy. So I'll be hitting the range again, making sure I'm still up to par.
Very nice. Very nice.
Fishing. I couldn't go fishing. I couldn't do a lot of things. Even simple maintenance, like washing my truck was not something that I could do. Cleaning my house was a pain in my hindquarters. There was just a lot of things I couldn't do.
Yeah. So Seth, I mean, obviously the big reason people are coming to your channel, other than to support you looking for your son, is, these folks are hoping to see a little more about Sebastian. They want to learn about who Sebastian is. They want to see things from you, the father, that they can't see on any other channel. So I understand that you've got some pics and video that you're going to share with the audience, and you're going to explain to them what these pictures mean to you and what the story behind the pictures is. Is that correct?
I've got some pictures that I'm willing to share currently.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
A lot of people don't.
Okay, I saw this part. No matter how you feel about Seth, this daddy sitting there showing these pictures of this baby, my heart breaks. That's his little boy, and he misses him. He was at work. He didn't do anything. We know that for an absolute fact, no matter what he's doing right now. No matter his actions, we know, okay, we know for a fact he was at work. We know for a fact he had nothing to do with it. Okay, maybe that's not a fact. That's my opinion, okay? I want it to be a dang fact because I believe so. I believe he didn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, I heard y'all say that too. They were analyzing, guys, y'all see that little, the little patch above his shirt neckline? They were saying, that's on the wrong side. That's not where the doctor went in, blah, blah. And someone said on her panel, how do they know where the doctor went in? How do they know where it's crazy, but that's how awful they're being. I mean, obviously you all can have your own opinions. I'm not going to judge you for your opinion. I appreciate everyone's opinions and different viewpoints of view because it gets me thinking and it gets me seeing for different angles that I don't think of myself. You know what I'm saying? But my opinion is this man was at work. He loves Sebastian, and he's grieving. Like when you watch him look through these pictures, I only saw like 2 pictures before I started playing this here, guys. When you see just look at his eyes, you can see the grief. Okay, he's hurting. Hey, Rosie May, good morning. Hugs to you 3 Dave. Hey, Teresa M. I'm glad you got to make it in here. My last husband had surgery like that through the front of the neck to do the bones in the back. I'm also cooking muffins right now. Oh, muffins. I'm not saying he didn't have it. It was harder for me, I guess. Oh, yeah. Okay, Nancy. Yeah. No, no one's saying you're accusing him of that. It's just everyone's different. Their bodies are different. I've had certain surgeries where I'm fine within hours at home. I'm up cleaning. Literally, it's weird. Where some people would be in bed for days. Seth is going to have to lose weight to keep that compression off his thigh. I was at home within 5 hours after my thyroid surgery. Once they got in, they found out I had. Oh, I'm glad they got it all. Praise Jesus for that. Okay, Granny Fastmaster. You don't have to keep it to yourself. Oh, good. She's awesome, guys. Oh, okay. She's a main mod. See, she's not just a follower. She's a mod. That's awesome. I like her. She was funny last night. Good morning, Marlena. How are you? Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Mega Million. All right. We all love you, Penny Riddle. He's not doing anything wrong. He was doing his arm up and down during his show. Isn't that crazy, Nancy M? It is crazy how people are so different. Charlotte's wedding. I'm glad you made it in too. Good morning, Coco. She loves when you're on with Brooks. All right, I'm gonna keep it going for a second.
Done. This is all I have left of my son until I can find him and bring him home. But I cherish all these pictures that I've taken. It was definitely a different life for most of these pictures because these were pictures when he was younger. I've got some newborn pictures in here. I've got pictures of him still in the hospital, like less than 24 hours old. Like I try to take pictures of him all the time when he was younger. I try to take pictures. A lot of people don't know that the picture of him on the shirts, I took that picture the weekend that I had him last. And that was the last picture that I got to take of my son. And I got to take that when we went out to eat.
Well, brother, I can tell you, you've got a massive army in here with you, supporting you tonight. We feel you. We're with you. We're shedding tears with you. We got your back. Let's light up the chat with those green hearts and let's get to looking at these pictures so we can get everybody refocused on what all this is about, which is finding your son.
It's about knowing Sebastian somewhat more than we all do. Seen some of the videos, like the Christmas videos that I showed. I haven't even let all of those. Phones back then didn't record like they do now. So, but
wow,
these are some of the pictures I have of him. And him at his crib.
You know what I want to say, guys? If he did turn out to be faking the surgery, even if he did, wouldn't it be best for you to, let me think of how to say this. Would you rather call him a liar and be wrong, or would you rather believe him and try to support him and be right? Did I say that right? It's too early for my brain to work, y'all. I'm usually still asleep right now. Like, I would rather be wrong and treat him with, support him. Because then at least I won't feel guilt and get the bad karma. Because if he were to have been lying about that surgery, that's on him. That makes him a crappy human, right? But if he's not, I would rather be supporting him and be wrong if I thought he were lying. Look at that baby. Oh my gosh, that makes me sad.
A little baby.
Take your time through these, Seth. Take your time, buddy.
Me and Katie picked out this whole bedroom set for him. It was great. I mean, he was a bundle of joy. He wasn't even a year old at these times.
So what are we seeing up here at the top? Is that a tippy cup? Is that what that is?
Yep, that was his car sippy cup.
Okay.
You know, didn't have him on a bottle for long. When he was born, like, first few months of his life was like literally a blur. Child literally hit the ground crawling because he didn't walk. But I mean, he was awake on average for 18 hours a day. I mean, when he slept, it was amazing when he slept. 4 hours every once in a while here and there. Child just didn't stop. And when he did stop, it was because he was asleep. He liked animals even then. His whole room was
forever.
And also, y'all have to remember, did my cat just change that? Also, you have to remember that Katie wasn't here for this. Seth was the one doing it all. He was the one taking care of that baby, putting him to bed, waking him up, feeding him, changing all his diapers, clothing him. So it was just him. It was just him and Sebastian, It was just him and Sebastian. Okay, let me look. I know, look at his little face. Sorry, guys, I'm not looking at comments while I'm playing that. I think what happened with that is, you know how some men get blinded so easily by girls, and the girls can just manipulate them and twist their heartstrings, and I think he just felt bad, and I think he caught like feelings for the girl. You know what I mean? Think about it. He wouldn't want to give up his own money that he could use on something else, including helping find his son, if he didn't truly have huge feelings for the girl that he did that for. So, he said, he came into Dolly's and said, "That's rumors. I didn't give the girl anything. We haven't seen any proof, right, of him giving her any money." Stuff gets started. I'm not saying it's true or not. I just want to see proof if he did. Good morning, Tammy. Oh, usually we're talking to you when you're about to go to sleep to go into work. Bless your heart. I never want to have a C-section. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Steven's Adventure. My pain was my elbow. I thought I had tennis elbow. Oh, no, you think that. Okay, well, how is it after surgery? Is it better now? Oh, it's only after this stream. I have some pain, but I'm okay. Hope you're better. What's wrong, Madonna? What happened to you? Any surgery is dangerous. That's why it's called that. Yep. Right, I don't either. All we can do is make our own opinions based on what we see, right? Nancy says that the bandage is in the exact right spot because she had the same surgery. I think he did call it a tippy cup. Probably because Sebastian called it a tippy cup, kind of like my kids would say. My daughter couldn't say S's, so she was like, yes, with a wisp, and I would start saying it like that. Yes, it is a tear jerker. It is they go in through a cervical surgery where they go in and repair a disc on the spine. I think Nancy M had the same surgery, so she could tell you. And good morning back row, Becky. Tony asks Seth questions about his surgery. Oh no. His C5, C6, he said, good morning, Turtle Talk. We had the pleasure of being blessed with the presence of your husband on Miss Ann's, or my last one, on my last live, but you were asleep. The viewers actually were wanting to talk about surgery, and Tony was just relaying the questions. Oh, okay. Bye, 3. Dave. Have a good day. I had 3 C-sections. I mean, you guys are strong. You guys that had to have the C-sections are strong. Those things, C-sections terrify me. It makes her despicable, she said. To be honest, I doubt he gave her money, no receipts, but why is she not saying it's a lie? I don't know. That's a good question. Why does everyone think that was Seth that gave her the money? Are people really that deluded? I think it would make for more sense that T-Rev gave her the money as he earns mega buck. I don't know. Oh, well, because wait, why do we think that? Who started that rumor? I bet you don't. Crazy. My sister had patient nose block surgery. She was, yeah, I mean, like I said, everyone's bodies are going to recover differently and at different speeds. To try not to have surgery. I had C5 and 6 in my neck fused. I was in way more pain than that. How cute, Dublin. What happened? Little Sebastian's face right here. I don't think you're alone going on that one. All right, here we go.
He was already learning how to swim and everything else here.
I mean, it looks like the world was his at that point. You guys were just living in it. The toys all over the place. Just looked like he was living life, and everybody was getting him and buying him and providing him with everything he wanted.
Yeah, everything was his.
Absolutely.
Everything was his. I mean, I was his dad. Kitty was his mom. Everywhere. Everything was his. He definitely had a good childhood. At least a very young, good childhood. Me and him used to sit there and we would dance around this whole place, because right back here, that right there is like a divider wall between the kitchen, living room, and then on the other side was our dining room, our eat-in area, which was also extended part. But there was that divider wall, and you could walk around that whole thing. We'd sit there and play music and just dance around the whole house. I mean, the kid loved to dance.
So how old is he in this picture? How old was he when he started walking? You know, just to give the audience kind of a reference point.
He's 2 in this picture.
Okay.
Does anyone
he started walking at about a year and a half.
Okay.
He was crawling at.
Does anyone know where we heard in the first place that he sent that girl money for her mortgage? Where did that start? Did it come from her herself? Please tell me. Now I'm so curious. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to go searching.
I want to say 4 months he was crawling. Less than 4 months.
No, stop it.
he knew he had done something. I can't remember what he had done, but he walked up and I snapped that picture.
Boy, he looks ornery in the picture. I'm not going to lie.
He still is ornery. I mean, he gets that from me. I mean, what can I say?
There's not a surprise member in the audience after that time.
Probably not. I mean, I gave him all his best qualities in life. Being stubborn, big-headed, ornery, focused. Not, I like to hope to think that his curiosity is something I've given him in life too.
Hold on, y'all. My kitten's walking on my computer, pausing it for us. Oh, look at him.
I was outside, still in Colorado Oaks. It's just that you see that smile. I mean, how can you tell that face no? I mean, anything that he wanted, he got it.
You can't read too much into a picture, but a picture is worth 1,000 words, and he truly looks loved in that picture.
Here's something about that picture. If you look at his chin, you see the drool. All right, the kid drooled a lot. All right, and there's one thing that I noticed about him when he was younger is that most people, if they eat peanut butter, how it gets, no, I've watched this kid eat peanut butter, and his drool is just like anti-peanut butter. Like when he was a kid, the peanut butter was just. I mean, I've got pictures of it somewhere too, but it would never. Kid loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and then started getting him to drink coffee at a later age. And then I introduced him into toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and coffee. It's a great breakfast. I mean, probably not the healthiest thing in the world, but it's better than just a cup of coffee. Man, this kid thought it was the cream of the crop when I toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It was my Aunt Sharon that literally taught me about toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I learned those when I was 15 when she taught me about those. I mean, that was several decades ago, but we're not going there.
Yeah, Seth, a lot of people don't know that you and I grew up 15 minutes apart. Of course, part of the country that we grew up in. I mean, we figured out a lot of good things to do with peanut butter. We had peanut butter and jelly, toasted peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and banana. I mean, we did it all.
Peanut butter and marshmallow, just peanut butter and butter. I mean, sometimes that's all you got in life is bread and peanut butter.
You better stop.
Peanut butter and Rice Krispies. You can make plenty of stuff with peanut butter. It's like having flour.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie though. Toasted peanut butter sandwich sounds pretty darn good. Peanut butter and jelly, and I don't even like peanut butter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was no longer in the crib, that's for sure. But he had his own little car's bed.
I'm fighting this kitten, guys.
Again, if he wasn't sleeping, he was moving. Look at the chunky little legs.
Again, it kind of looks like the world was his. You guys were just living in it.
Don't be cheeky.
The world is still his. We just got to find him.
Absolutely.
Just got to find him so that we can. I mean, if you look down here at the bottom of this picture right here, though, that's a portion of the lion.
Okay.
Because it was everywhere that he went.
Oh my gosh, look at his chubby little legs and feet. Guys, I did that thing where I unmerged my tabs again. How do I fix it? Hold on. Okay, look, there's the split. I can do the split screen. Hold on, I'm not going to play it until I get this right. I need someone who's computer savvy to come teach me how to use this. This kitten. Oh, I did it. No, I'm not going to touch anything. Okay, let's see. Let's look at comments for a second. No, thank you. I was wondering the same thing where that came from. If Seth ever denied it and said not true. He has denied it, Tammy. He came in Dolly's chat and said, I didn't give anyone money. That's rumors. Oh, no. The girl that allegedly got money from that. Yes. Hey, Chicken Snake, good morning. Hey, Jeanette, good morning. TLC is me. Oh, Chris Murray, thank you for being a member for 4 months. We love being your babies. From Maddie and Emmy. Oh, we love you, Maddie and Emmy. My favorite and Huntress's favorite is when they call in and we hear their little voices. Does it feel better now, right now, though, Nancy, I hope? Stop it. I mean, I'm not judging if y'all think he didn't have it. Y'all think he didn't have it. Everyone has their reasons. My kitten just knocked something over. Good morning, Tootie. Yeah, he's on pain meds, y'all. That's what I wish too. Hey, Dumpling in chat. Hey, Val, I saw your comment about not being around. I've missed you. I'm glad you're back. I always wanted a race car bed. Aw, let's get him a race car bed, an adult version, so he can chill. He can chill in his race car. Come here, little. I heard you knock something over. Hello, Kathy Blanks. I've missed you too, and I love you. My son has a 7-year-old autistic foster child in his house of lockdown like the Fort Knox. Yes. Oh, thank you, Charlotte's living. So my sister my nephew and niece are autistic. Huntress's daughter is autistic. I know how it is. Trust me, I know how it is. Mega Million member for 6 months. So you just renewed your membership. You've been around for way longer anyways. And that is my opinion too. I know. That was freaking crazy. That was awful. My glasses broke. I just ordered some more last night. And I used I chose the fast shipping, whatever that word is. So hopefully they get here fast because I can't see anything. Josephine's been a member for 12 months. Gosh, she already threatened me. She told me if I didn't go live more, she was going to cancel her membership. And she didn't do it yet. Thank you, Josephine. I sure love you. My little, what's the word? What is it? Skinwalker, into the world, crazy friend. I love you. Oh, and Josephine makes really yummy chocolate, y'all. Treats, all kinds of stuff. It's not just chocolate. If you want to put your Etsy link in there, do it, because guys, some of her stuff looks so yummy. Not some, all of it. Oh, stop, Nomad. Thank you, Nomad, though. Y'all make me feel good. I don't know why the mom's being so quiet. Because I was about to say Timu. Check Timu. He's half Maine Coon, but he's got the short hair. He looks like a tabby. Member for 2 months. I know you've been a member longer. I appreciate you. They are amazing. They are amazing individuals. Because you keep lying. I'm going to go live. All right. Hold on. Let me go see what the kitten dropped, and then I'll play this while I'm doing that.
He really was a Cars fan. If you look, his T-shirt is a Buzz Lightyear.
So when he was younger, he was a big Cars fan because he had the Cars Tippy Cup, the Cars bed. I mean, that was a big thing for him, correct?
Yeah, he was a Disney kid, that's for sure.
Okay.
You know,
did he like any other Disney movies?
what do you say? Name one. I mean, he did Cars, he did Buzz Lightyear, Monsters Inc.
So a lot of the more animated Disney movies, correct?
Yeah. As he got older, I'm a Star Wars fan, and he of course became a Star Wars fan as well. His mama, she's a Harry Potter fan, and you know, I'm a Space Wizard fan. And then at one point in time, she decided to ask him, you know, which is better, Harry Potter or Star Wars? And he had a hard time making a decision. So I told him, do you want a magical wand or do you want a lightsaber? And being the typical boy that he is, he was like, I will take the lightsaber. So, you know.
Oh boy.
Blackmail pictures. Some of these are, obviously, these pictures are not in chronological order. Leave my retro 80s table and chairs out of it. Boy, Dad, like this stuff. If I remember correctly, I believe that was, I want to say that was oatmeal. And he did not appreciate me taking a picture of him, as you can tell.
Yeah, he looks thrilled.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him, y'all. Oh, thank you, Funky Jazuki. Thank you for subscribing. Have a good day. It's Monday. But we can survive it, y'all.
It reminds me of when I was married. That's the look I would get when I was in trouble.
One thing I will say is it seems he reminisces a lot about when he was married, and I think he really still has this love for Katie. Someone said, so I made a status on my Facebook asking what was your opinion on people, you know, talking negatively about Seth. And someone mentioned that Katie, that he still has, they believe, in their opinion, he still has this love for Katie that is kind of blinding him to the truth. And he just needs to ask her the hard questions. Where is he? What happened? You were the last one to see him. You know, and the way he cried when he was talking about his wedding that day, and the way he says things like when I was married and stuff, it just still, she has this hook on him. That's my opinion. He can speak with his eyes. There we go. My grandson has autism, is nonverbal, and just turned 12 years old. Oh. He speaks with his eyes. We know exactly what you mean with that. So Hudson, he said car, guys. He said car, and that's the last thing I remember him saying before he went completely non-verbal around 1. And then we didn't get to hear him talk again until he had just turned 5. He started speaking a little bit. He'll say some words. He'll say some dinosaur names, some big words. They're brilliant. They're brilliant humans. But we didn't get to hear his little voice for like 4 years. I know what you mean. He speaks with his eyes. Oh, you're raising a grandson? Sebastian is a daddy's boy. I think so too. What do you guys think? Do you think that he I think he was a daddy's boy rather than a mama's boy. Tira's buddy Smoke calls into Granny's show and admitted, oh, I know. I saw all of that. That is horrible. Because, like I said, everyone knows I want to like Tira so bad, but you can absolutely tell that was Smoke's voice after listening to it again. And he has text messages. Messages. Screenshots. He has screenshots. He has proof. That makes me angry. Because you think that it's hard not to believe that these creators on here are they here for the kids or the missing people, period. or any victim, and that they truly care. And when you hear them being so sweet to callers and being so caring and having so much I can't think of the word, sympathy for people, and then talking, and you can't help but think that they truly care about these people. And then when you hear things like that, it makes you lose a little bit more faith in humanity. Hey, Judy Taylor, good morning. Come here. This one's name is Junior, guys, and he's wild. Thank you, Tootie, for posting that. There's my Easy E. I gotta call you after this, Easy E. I know. Yes, Robin. Sebastian's army. And on my own, my whole social life was diminished. We can all relate. Not all of us, but a lot of us. I feel you. Hey, you should have got your son a race car bed and then took it over. I always feel like that when someone steals them. Steals what? I got lost again. I personally think he's not in love with her, but steals his wife, huh? I personally think that he's not in love with her, but he's in love with the idea of her when they were together. He doesn't believe that Katie he loved could do anything. I agree with that. I agree with that one. I can see that too. His first wife, his only son. That's true too. Because like I told y'all the other day, like, we're always going to have some kind of love for our past significant others, especially the ones we share kids with, you know. And that's true too. That makes it 10 times worse, doesn't it? Oh, the last thing Dylan said to me was ball and threw a tomato on your wall. That's cute. Kathy, how are you doing? Are you doing any better? Dumb was real one. She's time tested. It's not fake. She's good people. She'll know. Oh, I love you, 3. Dave. I agree, Dumplin. Thank you for saying that, 3. He needs to ask Katie the hard question about their son. He does. Who's making dressing? I'm coming to your house. I don't know. Did someone say they were making dressing? Also, CPS was called and they told when my child went missing, Ellie gave me the okay to look. And CPS was called and they told me who called. Usually they won't tell who called, right? No, Seth is still in love with Katie. I'm with you on that one. Don't believe he still loves Katie. Yeah, maybe he doesn't love Katie. Maybe, like they said, he loves the idea of Katie. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. It'll let me log into my Facebook. The cats are playing with a balloon on my floor. If they pop it. They're going to freak out. And so am I. I bet that's not my right Facebook password. Oh, I just threw a magnet. Here, I'll play this while y'all are waiting on me to do this.
Yeah, the thing about Daddy's watch. So I gave it to him once, and needless to say, that was him showing me the last time I ever found my watch. Because after this, I never found it again.
That old dad wrapped around his finger, didn't he?
Yes, he does. He still does. I mean, yes, he did then. He does now. I mean, it's my mini-me. He's everything that makes me who I am.
Oh, shit. Wasn't me trying to log into. Why do I always say that?
Oh, he was in his bouncy at the house. In his little onesie. He was a big boy.
Wait, I didn't see. Let me see the picture.
Yeah, he was a little chunk there, wasn't he?
Oh my
Yeah, if you look-
gosh. That was his chunky stage, y'all. Look at him.
Look at him now. You'd never known how chunky he was as a kid, as an infant.
Absolutely.
Boys, like, I mean, there's a Mexican restaurant we go to here in Clarksville. They serve literally chicken burritos that are like this big. They're the whole size of the platter, and he'll eat a whole one. He'll eat all of it, and then he'll eat the chips, and then he'll be like, "Can we have dessert?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Like, I don't know where he puts it all. I know where I put it, but I don't know where he puts it all.
We're going to give him credit that he looks chunky because he's got horizontal stripes on, right?
No. This was his first birthday.
I have to be honest with you. I think he might like a little bit of cake. I'm not sure. I don't know for a fact yet, but
Yep, just a
I
little bit.
have to think that he thinks the cake looks good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's watching everybody else while he eating the cake,
I see that.
and there was no cake for nobody else. All him.
And just so the audience knows, Seth, when you and I talk about Sebastian, we don't talk about him in past tense ever, do we?
Nope, he's still
We're
around.
talking about past tense because these are old pictures, just so everybody knows. It's no disrespect to Sebastian or Seth. We're talking about then as was because these
compared
are
to now.
compared to now, correct?
I mean, he was 1 year old. This was 14 years ago.
Absolutely.
It was his birthday, and yeah, he was definitely into cake. I still think he's into cake, but we got to find him so we can get him his next birthday cake.
Guys, I'm posting my
His last one, I
Facebook.
believe, was an ice cream cake that I got him.
I'm going to post my Facebook in chat in case you guys want to add me if you're not my friend on there yet. Yeah, I know.
I'm not really a fan of ice cream cake, but his birthday being in December, he's 15. Take him out to dinner.
I'm about to see if I can find where that rumor got, or not rumor, but where we heard first that he gave that girl money.
1 day old.
Holy cow.
See,
Oh,
he hadn't even been breathing air.
look at his little nose, y'all.
Oxygen for 24 hours yet. This is still in the hospital. Yes, I was there when he came out, and I took him home.
How do you feel when you're looking at these pictures, Seth? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Do you feel a bundle of emotions? Is it all the above?
It's all of the above, plus it feels kind of like it was yesterday. It's like, where did the last 15 years go? Like, I remember when he was this. He was so small and itty bitty, and he just fit, in my arm. And now he's, almost as tall as I am. Where did all the time go?
Makes you want to tell the audience to hug their babies, doesn't it?
Man, take care of your kids. Hug them. Tell them you love them. Because you're not guaranteed tomorrow with them. Back to his favorite thing, cake.
Hey, Christy Lynn, how are you?
I think he was wearing more of it than he had actually eaten it. I'm just saying.
And he doesn't look in trouble either. He looks like that you guys were fine with it.
I was told that I wasn't allowed to smash his face in the cake.
Right.
I was trying to give him all the cake.
I don't think he needs to. I think he looks like he got.
He did a pretty good job.
I think he did a really good job there.
Yeah, he didn't need any help at all.
You
I
had
think
more
he's got a
kittens
couple of
or I
spots
did?
right here around the nose. That are missing. I think the reason his mouth was open is that there was cake and icing stuff in his nose. He was just trying to breathe.
Hey, Emery, enjoy your granddaughter.
Breaking him home.
Yeah, she's okay.
So this was on the way home from the hospital.
I'm sorry about your brother, Kathy.
Yes, it was. Nothing fit him because he was actually really small. He didn't get, feeding him the formula got him chunky, but he had to fill out.
I'm glad he was found.
I got another picture around here somewhere.
I can't wait either. Oh, look at him there.
Fat Betty.
He's with Mama there, correct?
Yep.
He's got piercing eyes.
Most definitely.
Without a doubt. I've watched his eyes change color many a times.
Thank you, Nomad, for
You can see
posting
right here that these pretty much right now are still blue.
Look. Look at the baby Sebastian. Hey, come here. Come here and say hi. So, guys, that's my second channel. It's like a Bubby. I call him Bubba, guys. That's a Bible study channel, I guess you could call it. Go sub if you haven't, if that's your thing. I know him so sweet.
He looks at you, he looks through you, deep into your soul. Like, really? Is that how we're gonna play this game?
That's how he gets what he wants.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, see this pinky? You know you're supposed to be wrapped around it, right? Again, as you can tell by the shirt, he drools a lot when he was younger.
Oh no.
Literally, the kid drooled a lot.
I gotta.
Okay, well, that is why my personal Facebook was deleted. I didn't want people doing that because I did have pictures of my nieces and my nephew and my kids and my whole family on there, and I would die if someone went on there and said anything or showed anything that I didn't want shown. Let's see who got the memberships. Amazing G, Granny Bassmaster, 3 Dave, Pretty as Pretty Does, and Robin Smith. Here you go, Easy E. You can have her. She's a girl. I call her Tilly, but I'm not keeping her. So come get her. She was just upstairs screaming because she got lost.
Tell you, a lot of babies do. I asked my mom because she said the same thing, except my hair did not lay as flat as your son's. It stuck up that she was so embarrassed she put a bonnet over my head. So
No.
He decided to get the diapers.
Wow, is that what that is?
All of this up here, yeah, he got into the stack of diapers.
That's his lion over to the side, correct?
Yep, that's his lion. Then he had his little monkey rug.
What happened? They got quiet. Oh, thank you,
no.
DJ.
That's
did it.
Adorable.
that smile. It's a smile.
I wish I could make that bigger. He right there, he looks just right there, he looks just like he looks now. He's so dang cute.
Didn't help, obviously.
That's awesome, Judy Taylor. I'm proud of y'all for that. And I'm sorry that
That is the end of that slideshow.
I'm sorry.
So Seth, of course, we all appreciate, Sebastian's Army appreciates you sharing those incredibly
What?
personal pictures with us.
I definitely, personally, I appreciate everybody who came into this live.
I know.
And I appreciate everybody in chat. And I will let you all know that I have been speaking with law enforcement. I've been speaking with Sumner County. They're giving me information. I didn't know who it was, but they called me about the body over in Hendersonville, and they called me about the body that they found in Nashville, so that I didn't have to wait too long. So they're keeping me informed of certain things that are going on.
Good.
I do call them. I do talk to them. I can drive. They're limited. I plan on going over to Sumner County on Monday, so I can have a conversation with them on Monday.
Just so we're not ignoring the good people in the chat, are there any updates at this time that you can share with the audience or no?
I do know that there will be some searches. I believe on the 11th, we're setting things up for a search on the 11th at Rockland Park. We're going back out there with all the rain and everything that we've been having. We wanted to make sure that we've gone over everything. We are still handing out flyers, still having flyers sent to people. If you haven't got flyers yet, my apologies. It's a slow process at times. I did run out of flyers.
Yeah, guys, make sure you click all. What is it? All. Make sure you click all messages instead of top chat, guys. I try to remind everyone all the time of that because. Hold on. Sorry, my cat's on my phone. Because I do it all the time too. I was going to tell y'all something. What was I going to tell y'all? Oh. I have 6 kittens here, Kathy. Yes, Kathy, I'll call you and help you with that. I also need to call Easy E. Okay. I'll approve it in just a second. You need a stop! Look at mine. Well, I leave my roots on purpose, so. Shut up. Alright, let's play this, guys.
I will be picking more up next week. And I will be making sure that flyers get sent out to people.
I got you.
As for bracelets right now, I know people want to purchase bracelets. I don't have any more bracelets. I have to make another order. So it'll be a moment until they come in.
If you don't mind, I'll talk to you about that after.
All right.
So, Seth, do we have anything else before I introduce our very special guest?
That would be done.
So, guys, we have a very good friend, special guest with us tonight, Bullhorn Betty. And Betty, welcome. I want to extend a very sincere thank you on behalf of Seth and myself for all you do for Seth and helping him find his son. That includes, but isn't limited to, the shoulder to lean on, the boots on the ground, the helping with the YouTube channel, the support in the community, the support out in the social media streets. I can't thank you enough for giving him an additional sister through this time. So without further ado, you take the floor and talk to us about your trip to Hendersonville.
Yeah, so I thought Hendersonville was enlightening. I did find out some information for myself. We were able to post, I posted just about half. He handed me a stack of flyers, but I posted I think it was about 200 of those. I think he gave me like close to 300. And so I have about 50 of those left with some bands. I'm going to be mailing those bands out. I haven't had a chance to with the new girl, but I thought it was pretty successful, with a few hiccups,
Sure.
So,
What did you think about the community of Hendersonville? Was it your first time there?
It was my first time there. I was a little disappointed in the lack of signage. I have to be lack of anything to even represent Sebastian, even ribbons and bows and just something. And I was a little disappointed that I didn't see more of an. I've been in smaller communities that had larger support, larger array of signage throughout a county. I didn't see that here. There was nothing like that here.
Guys, I'm looking for what I said I was looking for while we're listening to this. So just hang on a second. I can't see chat right now.
So I think that was a little discouraging, but we posted the flyers. I hear the flyers certain flyers have come down, so I'm hoping that people continue to put them up, because what I learned going into these communities is just because we may know it on social media, the people, maybe 1 or 2 houses may know about it, but what you find out is people down the road, people that don't watch the news or are really busy, they don't know about this. You have people literally living in a community right next to you that has never heard Sebastian Rogers' name. I guarantee it, because this is something I see in every single community. That's why it's so important to have the signage, to have things out there so people.
And I'm multitasking because PJ is on her lunch break and she has to go live when she can go live. So I'm watching her, listening to her in my earbud, reading y'all's comments, and watching this. And looking for what I was looking for. Tony, he's always meditating or napping. What's wrong with Judy? It seems like Seth really loves his son. My heart breaks for him. I know his pain. My niece Lisa and Pierce. Yes. So guys, I think this is kind of how I found or got. I think Judy actually messaged me once and told me about her niece, because I'm in Alabama and I'm really sorry, Judy. I really wish Did they call her a special guest? I was listening to PJ. Maybe I'm not multitasking as well as I say I am. You'll notice he wore a green shirt. Just no, stop. I hope y'all get questions on your sweet niece, Judy. Answers, questions. I hope you get answers soon. 2000. So it's been 24 years. How old was she when she went missing, Lisa? Judy? Lisa's your niece. One question, did she show that someone took signs down, or is it BS? Did she show that they were down? I don't know. I didn't watch her after she I only watched the little mishap that happened with Terry and her, and then that's all. He's looking down to make sure it's... You gotta find humor in all of this, guys, or you're just gonna be miserable and depressed. Okay, Chatty Jen. It has rained and rain. Yeah. You're from Alabama? Where do you live now? Yeah, maybe he's just looking down at his laptop. It's all truth, definitely. We're not ones to talk behind someone's back. Truth about who? About Tony? Girl, let it fly. You're not bothering me none. I'm not taking offense. I'm not Tony's biggest fan. Miss PJ, what did you say? Whatever, buddy. Okay. Good morning, Wicked West. I live really close to Huntsville. That's not that big enough to be a laptop. Oh my gosh, I'm blushing. And I have my own opinion on the GoFundMe. If I were people, I'd do our own research. Didn't the GoFundMe get closed down and cashed out already? And that's where the money was that he had spent. He'd spent all his money, apparently. Isn't that the money he spent everything out of? I should be. Your sister lives in Huntsville, Granny Bassmaster. Email me and give me your number, and maybe we can meet up and actually meet. Look it up. Honestly, it's very important to me. If you lie, I can't trust you again. I understand that. What do you want me to look up? The GoFundMe? Okay, which GoFundMe? Okay, please hold. I'll look it up. I'll play this while I'm looking it up.
People can see it and pay attention to it. And I feel like that was what was missing. So we did what we could do to correct the issue.
Right. And so after you did a little digging, when you and I spoke, you kind of acknowledged that you knew that there was signage there at one time. You knew there was, yard signs, there was telephone pole signs, there was all these things, and then they weren't there. And then you go flood the community with more signage, and then you're hearing now that here we go again. It's been taken down. I mean, just your thoughts. I mean, why is that?
I don't know who would take missing person signs down for a 15-year-old boy, for any person, not just a kid, but for any person. This is some.
Okay. Is this it? By Sarah Swan? Is that what that said? It says this fundraiser is no longer accepting donations if you are the organizer. Okay. Swank. Okay. Hello, my name is Sarah Swank. I'm the aunt of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers and the sister of Seth Rogers. As many of you know, my nephew Sebastian has been missing since the early hours of the morning of Monday, February 26th. Since Monday morning, my brother has been out of work as he continues this heartbreaking journey to find his son. With that said, I would like to reach out to see if we can pull together to help him a little financially. Unfortunately, the bills do not go away in situations like this. Any little bit would help take the stress off of him. I would like to thank you in advance for your donations to your prayers and continued search and fight to bring Sebastian home safely. Okay, so you can't see any comments anymore since the GoFundMe is closed. Or can people leave comments? I don't know. I'm not really familiar with GoFundMe. Like I've seen GoFundMe's and I've even donated and everything, but I can't remember if you can leave a comment or anything. It seems like there's a comment box. What do you want me to look for on this? Miss Ann, I was about to call you. I was looking for you. Bits. What do you want me to look for, Charlotte Swibbing, on this? My email is dumpling. Hold on. I don't know my email. Let me let Notbot do it for you again. I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, come out of the bushes and say hi, y'all. Or at least hit the like. It's dumplinyt13@gmail.com. Granny Bassmaster, and I'll give you my phone number. He has more than one? I don't know. My son lives in Hendersonville. He says, no. Hold on, my kitten. My kitten. Message is pinned. What did I pin? My kitten pinned a message. My son lives in Hendersonville. He said no one has searched up by his house or his subdivision. There's our Miss Ann. Yeah, they will read it, and it's true. We're looking for Seth's son. We don't care about Betty's mother putting a bonnet on her head, or whether Tony could keep it in his pants. Why does Seth need them? I don't know. Yeah, Huntress is really close too, so if we meet up to eat, she coming with us. I'm listening now, trying to get my grand's lunch ready. You want me to sign in? Okay, let me stop sharing in case it shows something. I want to finish that video in a minute though. I don't think I have an account. I don't know. Let me see. I'll sign up with my dumpling email. I say my passwords when I'm typing them, and I do that way too often while I'm live and have to tell myself to hush. Okay, entering my phone number. Okay. I signed in. I still don't see anything. I don't know. She was 26. I never stopped looking for her, and I won't stop. She is the reason I got into the missing. I create a Facebook page, and I post over there. What's the Facebook page called? I'll go get it, and I'll post it. Judy, that's so sad. I'm back. My internet went wacky. Okay, Black Skies. My Darcy! There's my Darcy, member for 9 months. Hey, Darcy, thank you for being a member. I hope you feel better, guys. Darcy's been sick. And she sounds so sad, y'all. So pitiful. Hey, Lori, and hey, Gross Brothers. Okay, Miss Ann's gonna do a live after me, y'all. You laughing at me? Hey, Stassi. I don't think she is either. I pinned your comment. Look. That thing pinned your comment, and there's another in my lap. He's like, what can I get into this time? Look at him. He's like, oh, he's my little buddy. Let's unpin it. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. He's purring, y'all. Let me get my coffee. I gotta listen to Tiny Tony and this bull. I wish y'all are close to this too. Deactivated. Yeah, it's closed out and he got the money. It's been deactivated. So that's the money he was spending, right?
We need to find him. Why would anybody want to remove signs to put his face in front of people? That I will never understand. And again, this is across the I have never in my life heard people removing missing person signs or flyers before. I've just never experienced a situation like that personally. Or ever heard of it.
The only thing I can equate that to, because I live in a small community here in Oklahoma. Every time I walk in Walmart, walk out of Walmart, you see the signs that are there in Walmart, the missing children signs.
Wow.
And I look at those.
Not to interrupt you, tell me.
Go ahead, buddy.
I know that I've been to places to put flyers up that I've been to before, and they had been people in there. Like, can I talk to your manager? Not to sound like a Karen, but I asked upper management before I put signs in the building to make sure that I have the okay. And I've had them sit there and be like, we just took his picture down. We took the last poster down, a week ago, and it's like, well, why?
The term of the GoFundMe being deactivated is no. Come here, I'll hold you, but you're not getting. Deactivated means it was closed out and paid out. 18 minutes. I love you, Darcy. Someone said he spent $50,000. I don't know where people get their info. I don't know, but if he's, I don't know.
And they were like, somebody came in and said that he was found.
I don't know where they get the number.
And it's like, I'm his dad. He hasn't been found. If he had been found, I sure wouldn't be out here posting pictures. And it's just, it's horrible what the links of some of these people who have no humanity left about them. This is a missing child, whether it's my child or somebody else's child. Sit there and walk in and be like, oh, they found him. You should take the sign down. Yeah, you didn't go in and take it down, but you went in and gave false information to somebody and they took the sign down. Because, of course, if they found him, why would you?
That's what I get.
That the child is found, and I got to tell you, that's a new one to me, and that's really odd. Thoughts on that, Betty?
Well, I'd like to know, who would do that? It seems like somebody that has a dog in the fight. I mean, why would anybody do that? Just preemptively go up to see a sign and say, hey, he's been found and we're going to take it down. I mean, it just, who would do that? Like, I don't understand why anybody would not want a missing person flyer up for somebody that's missing.
Well, and I know on your show, you talked a little bit, just to shift gears a little bit, you talked about some of the areas of interest Don't want you to share anything you haven't already shared, but I know after kind of wrapping your brain around the area, making a few drives here and there, that you've got some areas that you really think are kind of hot spots. Can you discuss that?
I'll discuss them vaguely, but obviously the three communities.
25% of $24,719 is $6,179.75. $6,000 GoFundMe took out of that $24,000.
Are Hendersonville, Gallatin, which is basically Sumner County, but there's very specific areas there. There are a couple of things over in White House that I'd like to look at, but I think we have some gaps that we just need to resolve. And I think that looking at this with a different approach may come up with something.
Right.
Right now we know that the area around Ground Zero, which is Sebastian's home, his primary home with Katie and Chris, has been thoroughly searched. At least the 5-mile radius has been searched, researched, over-searched. So that's not the place that I think we would be looking at. We're also having people, reaching out to autistic centers. We're getting flyers into Alaska because people were concerned about Alaska. Although that's not going to be an area that I can search, it's still something that we can infuse with some information to see if there's any type of leads out of that area. So as far as search areas, I really think it needs to be the three places. I mean, he was in Hendersonville, so that should be a given. There's family in Gallatin, that should be a given, and of course, there is a route. So, that has to be looked at.
That is very wrong.
Right. Well, you made an interesting comment the other day to me when we were talking about.
I understand that they give them a platform to share the money. PJ and Dolly used something for the crime coin, and they didn't take out. Come here. It was either a super small percentage or a nose percentage. I can't remember what it's called, but there are other options. But apparently GoFundMe pays it out to you really fast. I understand that they give you this platform and this secure way for people to give you the money, but dang, that's a lot of money for them to take.
This protocol for missing persons, missing children. Can you explain that?
Yes. So it's the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. They are basically the house that, they have built into most of the statutes around the country, them being the clearinghouse for missing persons. So how it works is law enforcement has to meet or the Amber Alert. So law enforcement has to meet some certain criteria, but the nonprofit that deals with it is the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. And so they put all your Amber Alerts up there and they monitor those. Well, they also do a lot more than just that. They train law enforcement. They give clear directives on how, what the proper protocol should be. It's obviously not something that is written in stone or something that is, they have to do by statute. Some people have adopted it by statute. Some states have not. And so they basically state, because you don't know the situation that's going on when there's an initial missing person, you should always, even if you feel like it's a runaway, you should always, always, always treat the area as a crime scene. We heard that there was people in the house. There's not forensic testing. One of the protocols is you go into the house, you secure the bedroom, and you get the necessary paperwork signed up front by the owners, which at this point would be Katie. She was the one that was there when law enforcement got there. And that gives them the right to search that property and search that bedroom. And at that point, when they secure that paperwork, they should be immediately doing forensic testing. Not necessarily immediately if it doesn't warrant it, but we know that the DA was out there within 72 hours. We know that there was a major change in this case that took this case 180 degrees within the first 3 days. We know that law enforcement scaled back the searches and started looking at this as an investigation by day 8. So even if it wasn't done initially, at those points, that's when that should have been done. But within 3 months is everything I'm reading is when you should have your forensics collected. You're not getting that here. So
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Betty was so angry at Dolly streaming this because she's calling the kettle black or whatever the word, what is it? Dawn, what's the saying? Because she's sitting up here talking about the missing child. And why do you think she's doing that? She's taking this opportunity to help build her name and her face and her channel. So what's the difference in Dolly streaming it? She's so angry because it was taking away from her getting the attention. Oh, look at this woman who's so well-spoken and so caught up on this case and blah, blah, blah. Let's go follow her. I really like her. She wanted the same thing out of it. And I can even say the same thing because Dolly wasn't looking for, he was literally using it for content, reviewing what they were saying. Just like I'm doing, just like this, that's what YouTube is. That's what YouTube is. We go over the dang content. We go over, we analyze, we theorize. Y'all know what I mean? I'm getting mad because he was a friend of Betty, and that wasn't right. And I really think the reason she was so angry is because it took away from her getting the attention. That's the only thing that makes me angry about it.
We're learning that there may not be any forensics at all of that house yet. And I just can't imagine 5 months later when this child put his head in a bed inside that home and he's not there, how we don't have at least forensics for that room. There's probable cause to get forensics for that room at minimum, maybe not the whole house, but definitely that bedroom.
Seth, can you confirm or deny that that's been done? Do you know?
I agree.
I do know that I was there at that house every day for the first 3 days. I did not stay the night there. I drove all the way back to Clarksville and would take a different route. Every time that I left here and went there, I would take a different route because I'm looking for my son. But they had dogs in there, but I never once saw them come in with any type of forensic people.
And Betty,
The initial day, there was a bunch of people in the house, detectives, law enforcement, but I didn't see anybody, cordon offing anything to make sure nobody could go in there, dusting for fingerprints to see if there was other fingerprints.
That's another thing that's in that National Center for Missing and Exploited directive is the fingerprinting of the room. I found
that's what we were trying to tell people. The reason that I did the tab thing again. The reason they didn't want, they don't want people nailing posters or yard sale signs or missing flyers or anything to these telephone poles is because they are running electricity that we all need and depend on through our towns, and it's a safety hazard. So, okay, sorry, I had to fix my tabs again.
Where they think Sebastian went out if they didn't even fingerprint. There's just things here that I feel like, I don't want to say that the stuff is lost. I don't think it is, but
yeah,
they've got to get in there and get some of this stuff done. And I don't understand what is taking them so long. I can't for the life of me figure this out.
No, what Betty would.
I'm not ever going to say anything about what Dolly makes on YouTube because you know why he makes it? Because he's good at talking about it. People like him. People listen. He's keeping Sebastian's name out there. I don't agree with some stuff he does. You don't have to. I mean, I don't agree with some stuff my mama does, and I still love her. Okay? I mean, you don't have to agree with your friends. Me and Huntress, best friends, absolutely do not agree at all on some things with each other, but guess what? That's okay. So no, I will never comment on what Dolly makes. And I know Darcy's comment was about the Venmo and PayPal that was about Seth, not Dolly. So I think that people need to mind their own pocketbook, leave Dolly alone about money. This is his income. This is his job. If people want to send their money to him, it is their money to send. And it's no one's business. And that's kind of, that's kind of, what's the word? Like I was saying that about him, but not about Seth. I was thinking to be honest, the same thing. I was thinking the same thing with Seth last night. It's his money. Who really cares what he spent it on? It's not our business. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's aggravating and I feel bad for everyone who sent him the money. I would be very, very, very upset too if I thought that he were sending it to a girl instead of using it for other things. But really, once you send that money, it's theirs. They can do whatever they want with it. They can wag their tails with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not our business. The thing that I feel like creators are here to do is analyze and theorize and kind of like, if it's possible, keep the judging down on these parents as much as possible. I don't know how else to say it, but I know where you're all coming from, but I can't say it's wrong with Seth spending like his money on blah, 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 and then say it's no one's business where the money goes how much money Dolly makes. That's contradicting. So if I want to say that about Dolly and 100% believe it, I have to say it too about Seth. I can't be contradicting like that. But the difference is, this is Dolly's income. This is Dolly's job. This is how he pays his bills. And Seth is getting the money donated to him for the use of helping find his son. But to be fair, on the GoFundMe, it did say helping him to live while he couldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I gotta get my charger. Look, guys, I prepared. My charger is already plugged up beside me. Do you know how many people didn't know that Seth had a channel? I didn't know. Now a bunch of people know because of Dolly and the other one. Right. And Dolly, and I like Queen Bee, y'all. Dolly, he unmodded me once because I was in there, so I don't go in there and comment anymore because I don't want him to get his feelings hurt because she does talk bad about him. But I don't dislike most people. So this is Seth's second channel. What happened to the first one? She's mad because Seth was live when Dolly was live streaming. Oh well. And you know why? Because she wasn't getting the attention. It wasn't even about Seth not getting the attention. Sorry, but why is she up there? Why is she up there talking all matter of fact, and trying to sound all professional and stuff? Because she wants... Oh, okay, the first one was in 2016, and then he deleted that one and made this one. Because she wants that attention and that credit. My watch is telling me to quit being lazy. See, she don't know. Real upsetting messing with our turtle family. Yeah, that's my family. That's where I came from. If anyone remembers the park video of Sebastian, it was uploaded on the first channel. I didn't watch that one. Dang it. I didn't watch that one. He probably made a channel when he's seen the money some creators receive, but they work for them. Not just sit in line. Right. It's about bringing content and entertainment. And another thing is, Dolly will sit there and say, guys, y'all go watch Jonesin. After me, don't leave me. Go watch Jonesin's live about... She's reviewing what Dolly and Betty said. She makes some really good points about Dolly, and she's fair about stuff. So she said how she really felt, and it was all, she was sticking up for Dolly. It made me very, very happy and very proud of her to, even though, put your feelings aside, stick up for what you see is right, because that's my goal here, is to stick up for what's right. Who cares about my feelings? Like, I need to take my feelings out of it and look at both sides and see what's right and see what's wrong, and then always go with what's right. Stand up for what's right. That's my goal. I didn't say I always succeed at that goal, but that is my goal. And Joneson said that Dolly always says he is for entertainment purposes, and he is there to... he talks about the cases and the info, but he's there to entertain. Okay, he's there to entertain. He's not there to tell all the facts and get everything right and clear the muddy waters. He's here to entertain and speculate and theorize and discuss the dramatic stuff, like the rumors and everything. So the stuff Betty said, it was just so off. It was off-putting because I feel like she knows... If Dolly is such a good friend and she knows him, she was saying she wouldn't think the things she said about him. You know what I mean? You know what? That's true, Dawn. She has to be mad at him to keep good with Seth. She has to pop off at a creator that's doing him wrong for Seth to see that, for her to prove herself to Seth, right? I think Jones has said that Betty's on her way down there again. She's definitely riding this case. Betty wants the spotlight on her, and that's the problem. If we use pick nails, we are allowed. Oh, okay. Agree or disagree? I'm sure it varies state by state, yeah. I love you, Granny Bassmaster. Don't forget to email and let us know where you live so we can come meet you. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. He did. OT hair comment, A+. Does that mean you like my hair today, Max? Thank you. If that's what you mean. When you give, you give. What to do with it's their business. Right. You just know that you gave in your heart. You know, you gave for good. I would think it was in bad taste to give it to a woman, but it was his money. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not smart, but dude, we know how people can get played and blinded with lust. Hey Joyce, how are you? That woman should have never took the money. And guys, why would she take that from him? First of all, that's right, Easy. Y'all need to look at her. Y'all need to jump on her for manipulating him into giving her the money and her accepting it. Screw him doing it. If people were responsible with donations, they would know the details about donating. Dolly doesn't have the missing child and up there saying, help me. This is why I need the money, and then turn around and do what? Yeah, right. You're right. What Dolly does is his business, not the haters' business. Haters need to sweep it under their own feet and mind their own business. Betty's out of control, dude. But the difference is people donated to the search for Sebastian. Dolly entertains us. Plus, the only reason BHB is mad is because she wants all eyes on her. That is my opinion, too. I have a loyalty problem. You say or do something to someone I love, then you did it to me. Hey, Betty, Seth is single. Leave Dolly and JLR alone. I agree with that. It really does. It's really, it's personal. It's kind of like you're attacking someone. You're attacking me if you're attacking someone I love. And y'all, that's where I came from. I will always stand behind where I came from. I agree that, hold on. Yeah, Miss Anne's here. She said she'll go live after me. I agree the money that the creator makes is their business. Agree to disagree. Dolly has been times and has asked. I mean, yeah, he's asked. He's asked. What would y'all, okay. So what would be your opinion if I came on and said, guys, I can't get a birthday present for my kid. Can you donate to me? What would y'all say about it? Would y'all look down on me? Or would you think that I were wrong for asking people to help me out? Or what would y'all say? What would be your opinion? The way I look at it, if I'm watching something and it is entertaining to me, I will support them. It's not for any other purpose. It's like a movie ticket. Like you pay $20 to rent a movie on Amazon Prime. Okay? Gotta go have a doctor's appointment. Oh, love you, Miss PJ. Good luck at your doctor's appointment. I hope this is all coming out right because I'm talk texting. It is coming out right. What are you doing? I'm so nosy. And I'm sorry, BHA does not have a clue what the police have done physically. We know for what a fraction of what the police have done. Okay, let me get through this, okay? I at least want to get through this. I'll see if I can speed it up more and I still understand it.
Would this be, for the audience, is this where the luminol?
Because what I was really interested in and was seeing Sebastian's baby pictures.
all comes into play and things of that nature?
Yeah, they've been using a new product called Blue Star as opposed to luminol. But either way, it's basically the same thing. They've got to spray, you got to black out the windows. It's a noticeable process. Like they put almost like these black trash bags over the windows. They have to have it pitch black dark inside for some of this stuff to fluoresce. Some of it's faint. So the darker it is, the better they can see. And that's why they do what they do. It also helps identify, like amino black helps identify any type of latent stuff that you can't really see, footprints and other types of stuff that kind of, none of that has been done. And then we hear that Katie has cleaned the house. Some of that forensic stuff could have been removed from that cleaning. Right. So I just got a problem, seeing these cases and knowing how important forensics are in these cases, not getting them done up front is, to me, it doesn't feel like every stone's being turned over is all I'm saying.
Right. So what else, Betty? Do you have anything else?
Okay. If the goal is monetization, it's about money again. Not about spreading awareness or keeping Sebastian's name or face out there, right? Guys, I'm about to get a new heat press. This is one of my favorite pictures, one of my favorite shirts I've done. Where their voice, that's got my little tag. So go order some shirts because I'm about to get my new heat press. What is the tag for the shirts? Hold on, I'll look it up.
Well, I think the only thing right now that's anything else for me is just getting everybody refocused on the real purpose of why we're all here. At the end of the day, Seth was showing a child, a child in his infant form. I mean, this is a human being that has been missing for a significant amount of time. And I really hope people take that and internalize it, because this family does need help. This child still needs to be brought home. And there's a lot of stuff going on in these cases on the internet that doesn't need to be going on. For example, the constant attacks. Is it impossible for people not to speak about Sebastian without attacking somebody? This is a 15-year-old boy that disappeared. I didn't do it. Tony didn't do it. Seth didn't do it. This child is missing. Attacking people that are out looking and trying to make a difference and trying to help. I just don't feel it's a good path forward.
One of the things that kind of aggravate me on my end is that, I work in law enforcement.
I asked for help. I asked y'all to donate to the. Hold on, I'm going to bring that back. But I asked y'all to donate to the magnets. Send some magnets for me for Summer's Day for me and Huntress to hand out when we went. And guess what? We didn't even get to go. Moto Mom sent me 2 packs. That's $40. Donna Clark and Amy sent me some. None of them got angry at me. I would like refund them if I could or send them back. But if I return them, it will like go to my account, and I could ask them if they would want to get I don't know how I'd send Amazon credit to them, but either way, they didn't get angry at me. I just found a way to make it work. Send them in shirt packages or, and obviously I'm going to send all 3 of them that did send me them, a whole set of all the faces and names I do on them. And then if anyone else wants them, just ask them to pay shipping like $5 shipping to make sure it covers it, and because I will mail them in a poly mailer, okay, and ship them to them so they can have them on their fridge to look at every single day. Where did my Sebastian one go? I had it out to show y'all that one especially whatever. Did you steal my magnet? Well, shoot, where's my Sebastian one? Okay. Hold on. He's just a baby. I don't know where my Sebastian one went, y'all. And the ones, guys, that I did. Oh, shoot, fire! I dropped my water. The ones I did for Tony for his uncle, they're not the ones I got sent. Okay, these are ones that I bought. See the size difference? So I'm not even using those personally. As creators, we're gonna ask for stuff sometimes, right? Do you ever ask people for help? I'm sure everyone does. Okay, I'll find the Sebastian magnet somewhere when I get up. So here's Layla. Oh! There's Sebastian. Dang, I feel like it won't focus. Gabby. Look how beautiful. Someone wanted me to do Quentin Simon. I think it was Donna Clark. If you guys want to recommend someone else I have not done, I have a few more. I don't know where they are. I think I did about 8 different cases. But anyway, just comment and tell me which ones you want to see on here. There's Maddie, Ethan, Xana, and Maddie, and Kaylee. And it says their names in white. It's just this camera won't focus it. There's the Dorman boys. Look at those baby angels. And Monkey. I wish I had Brandy's address or like a P.O. box. I would send her one. If anyone knows how to get that, let me know and I'll send it to her. I'll send her one. Or I'll send her a few, whatever.
And I'm the type of person that I would take 100 inmates walking across the field, looking for, any type of evidence or whatnot. Whether I like them or not, they have a purpose. And while there are some of these people out here on the internet that are sitting there holding their shows, doing their clickbait.
Well, I think, okay, so here's the thing. People aren't going to, what people expect of you, they're not going to do themselves. They're going to still go where they want and comment where they want. So you can't really tell someone they're their own person. You can't really tell someone where to go and what to do. I still watch Queen Bee. I watched Betty. I watched Queen Bee, but I'm not in her chat. You know what I mean? Being a part of it out of respect for him, because it, I think it hurts him to see people that were built from him, like me, do that, But I'm not going to say I don't like someone if they haven't done something to me personally. You get what I'm saying?
Which I know they're probably going to have this right after we end this live. They're going to be all over it. They're going to be throwing as much shade as they can at me. That's fine. It's hot outside. It doesn't bother me. I mean,
it shouldn't be that way. Is my point.
My son shouldn't be missing. There's a lot of things in this world that are wrong. They're just wrong. Human trafficking is wrong.
I didn't see that.
Doing things to children are wrong. People being mean and hateful is wrong.
That's crazy.
Nobody will understand where I'm coming from when I sit there and I am upset with his mother and that whole family, because I don't see them doing anything. When I sit there and I told people to kick rocks, only I used a particular other phrase that there were memes about. I told people to have off, because I will work with whoever I can to try to bring and find my son and bring him home, because he's all that matters to me. And we're gonna have people out here throwing shade at me. Well, I don't like the way he sounds now. I don't like this. I don't like that. Well, I don't like you. But if you get your ass up from behind the fucking computer, it's put out some flyers, man. That's the bare minimum. While you're sitting there throwing,
maybe what we could do.
House, understand that I'm not throwing bombs, because I'm out there. I put out flyers. I'm literally going to go pick up more and hand out more flyers. I'm running out of supplies, not because I don't have it. It's because I have to.
Dolly helps people at Christmas. Dolly told us to post, says Cash App and everything like crazy, the links to the shirts. He will help anyone any way he can, but he still has his own bills to pay. Huntress commented something jokingly about her dog being at the emergency vet for parvo, and he said, he stopped right there and said, put in your Cash App. And he helped her out. He's not a selfish person, but he's working. You also have to remember, this is his work. Oh, I know. I love y'all. Hey, Doug from Tennessee. Sage, you found us. Sage didn't know I had a channel, y'all. I've never been a fan. I did, however, think it was wrong of Stinky Socks to follow her. Same, but I was a BHP fan. But if she's going to turn on a friend like that that's always taken up for her and been there for her and messaged her back and said, okay, Betty, don't be dramatic. It's okay. Or whatever he said he told her. Like, you don't just turn on them like that and freak out, call them. Don't do a live about them. Come on. If that's your real friend, don't go live about them. What? HTV receipts. I bought it on payments. What is an HTV run? And I know people call me, oh, cool, that looks cool. And it's not very expensive, $235. I'm going to use my YouTube payment this month to get it. I can't get anything until I get a YouTube payment every month. If I need something, I use my YouTube payment because we have like no extra. But when you guys are supporting me, that's what you do. You know, you pay for the kids' shoes they need. I get something I need each month with a YouTube payment like that. This month it's going to be a heat press, so I can kind of grow the shirt business because that's what I like to do. I like to do shirts. I like to send them to you guys. It gives me a purpose to do something, you know what I mean? But what was I just saying about Dolly? Oh yeah, people call me a Dolly simp and stuff. No, I've seen a different side of Dolly. You guys have obviously not seen. He helped me and he got me where I am right now. And if you look, most of the people in my chat are from his channel. I respect him, and I haven't seen him do wrong. And until I do, I will still support him and take up for him. That girl was this woman, and Betty will be the second one. The second girl, Doug, I would try to help you, Dumpling, if I could, because that's what a good person does. Aw. Hey, Steffi. Every YouTube creator wants to be paid. Nothing wrong with us getting paid. That's my opinion. TikTok Tony he's a joke. I'm sorry, but he made a whole page for a missing child and then changed it, and it was already monetized and everything. Who was it for? Who was the other child that he was supposedly he was helping their family? Let me find the thing for my shirt. Let me keep playing this while I look for the shirt command. I have Harmony Montgomery. Hold on, I'll look for it. Those are so pretty. I really like them. Hey, Moto Mom. I was just talking about you. All right, I'm going to play this for a second, y'all.
Reorder it means I'm going through my supplies.
Right.
All right.
And you handed me flyers and other stuff. I still have the bands. I'm going to be sending out with the flyers. I haven't had a chance to do it since I've been back, which kind of sucks. But I will be getting it out when I return here in 2 days. I'll be leaving tomorrow, and then I'll be returning here by Wednesday.
I mean, my sister sent me pictures yesterday, and Friday. Well, that was just Friday. She sent me pictures of she had to make 2 trips to the post office because she had taken a whole bunch of envelopes with bracelets, flyers, and everything. She came up here and I gave her some, and and she's sending them out to people. And then she turned around and she sent me another picture. She was like, I went to the post office, came back, and she had 50 more people that reached out to her for flyers. So she turned around, packed more flyers in envelopes along with bracelets, and sent them out. People are doing what they can, but just sitting behind your computer, not doing anything. Come on, can't you be better than that? I mean, every day I wake up and I just want to be better for my son.
Well, Seth, and I think the context too, it really taken out of context. That aggressive statement you made was simply you in your way trying to say that you were willing to do anything
I love you too,
to help find your
Sean.
son. And if people didn't understand that, they could take a hike.
I'm glad
it was a
you're
bigger
here
context
too,
than just the 2 words, correct?
It was.
And that broke
there
his
was
heart, didn't it?
the person that shared that made it the first thing that they shared.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually at the very end after dealing with everything that I dealt with. The vigil, emotions were high. Chris showing up twice in one day at the school, and it's like, dude, you couldn't even say this the first time you showed up. Why do you got to show up the second time and not actually stay for the vigil? That kind of hurt. Like, you want to talk about he's your stepson, but yet you don't want to show up for the vigil, and then you want to sit there and tell me vigils are for for remembering the dead. No, that's a memorial, dumbass.
Hey,
And then not only that, but there's all types of vigils. And
Okay, I'll look into that one, y'all.
prayer for
We
a
were more
safe
together
return.
and ask for God to enlighten us.
Thank
to bring
you,
what
guys.
he's done in
Yes,
our-
Caleb
to enlighten us.
Harris.
We were all there in one purpose. We were all there to ask God to bring Sebastian home, to show us where he is, to make sure that he's safe, to make sure that he's being protected by his angels. I am not there to protect him. I am asking God to protect him.
And that's what we should do. And everybody that's in the chat, why don't we put some prayer hands, some green hearts up, and
I like the.
No,
I
man,
think
you're
everybody
my
will check.
special
I
friend,
think
and
if
I
we're doing
love
this live
you and
stream,
love Sabrina.
My apologies that I don't have more information. And there will be a day that I start this, and I'm going to have my son standing right next to me and be like, "It's paid off because he's home."
Yeah.
And keep him out.
I think it's smart. Yeah, and I think it's smart that you showing his baby photos, letting people know that, he is a child. He's a child that's loved, that, you want him to come.
Y'all think that she's got it good for Seth? What do y'all think? I don't know. I haven't seen anything, Sage. I know I'm going to send you some shirts because you have worn them so much that they have faded. I told you, every time we're on a video call, y'all, I see Tootie wearing one of my shirts I've sent her. I saw someone in the group had bracelets for Sebastian. I have one for Summer. I don't think Dolly has any left. My Cash App is overdrafted, so I don't use it. I started listening to Dolly like right before he started doing true crime. I worked third shift and came across his live. He had me laughing, so I stayed. So the way I found Dolly is through Gabby Petito. I found him through Molly, and it became home. It became home, and that's where I stayed. So yes, you are. You are a turtle. So this is my PayPal and Venmo, and I know my PayPal has my whole maiden name, but I have nothing to hide, so go ahead and do what you want with it. Here, I'm gonna keep playing it. We're almost there, y'all. 6 minutes.
I'm home. People need to know that he's human. I feel like some people on social media sometimes feel, it's just it's just something on TV or something on a screen. But this really is a human being that was loved. And it's a huge loss with him out of your life right now. You're grieving a lot. You want your son here. So we need to be working together to try to find and locate him. He's somewhere.
There is nothing but find Sebastian.
Oh, thank you, Tam. You're so sweet. Thank you.
So what I think we want to do, just so the audience understands, we are going to be going through all of the questions as a team. We haven't settled on the time that the show will be each week. We will work on that. We will get that out. I think, Seth, correct me if I'm wrong. We're working on having the show probably not on a weekend, but the same day and
you're
time
a
each
huge
week. Is
part
that
of all of us.
It won't be the same time of day. Because once I go back to work, which I'm waiting, I got doctor's appointment still. I have to be cleared by the doctor before I go back to work. But when I do go back to work, I don't have the same days off every week. My schedule is a 2-week schedule.
Okay.
So it's like if I'm off on Wednesday one week, I am not off Wednesday the following week.
So we're going to work to do a once a week type show or once every 2 weeks type situation once we figure that out, correct?
I want to keep everybody informed with any information that I'm allowed to share. I want people to get it from the horse's mouth. I don't want people getting false information from people that don't have a stake in this. I have a stake in this. This is my son. If I'm not going to fight for him, who is?
Absolutely. So what we'll do is we'll work together. Can't tell you guys in the audience how eternally grateful we are on behalf of Seth and Betty and myself, especially Betty. You've got a huge group of your supporters in here. We can't tell those folks how much we appreciate them as well. Appreciate everybody's kindness in the chat, everybody's support in the chat, and let's just remember that this is about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, 15 years old. If you do have any information, 1-800-TBI-FIND. Let's keep that in mind, and let's get refocused as a group as Sebastian's Army, and let's bring this child home to his father.
Amen. And I just want to give a big shout out to all the mods out there as well. You guys did an amazing job tonight. You guys allowed 1,700 people to hear a message from Sebastian's father. And
I mean, it's really horrible when I get a text message from you all, like 2 hours before the show starts, going, "Hey, you got to get mods in because we already got fake people in chat running their keyboard warriors with their little false information and everything already in chat." I'm like, the show hasn't even started yet. I'm like, okay. And then I go look, and I'm like, oh, wow, look at all this. I mean, if they would have put in a third of the effort they've been doing to make it into account to go hand out flyers.
Amen.
Do something constructive.
Positive.
Absolutely.
If you're going to complain about something, come up with some solutions. That's
my
what I'm
dad
saying.
always told me if you got a problem with something, you got to be willing to be part of it to change it.
Yep.
Yeah. Be a part of the solution, not the problem.
Well, I just want to thank you both, so much Seth, it's probably time for you to go take some of your ibuprofen and go rest. He needs to rest. You did an amazing job, Seth. Just, a few days after surgery. I was wondering if this was going to even go forward because I'm like, he's having surgery Tuesday. Are we still on for Saturday? Are we sure we really want to? And he wants to talk about his son.
Hey, I want to take flyers up to the Ludacris concert on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
All right. Surgery is not going to stop me. I mean, no, I won't accept defeat. My son deserves everything that I can give him and then some.
Amen.
Seth, brother, you got a lot of love here. We love you. Sebastian's Army loves you. And do you want to close this out and tell everybody goodbye?
I want to thank everybody. This is not goodbye. This is just, I will see you later. All right.
Amen.
Telling people goodbye. You do that at a funeral.
How long was I muted? Now I have to go all the way back through. No, okay. Sage. Sage did not know Wicked West that I had a channel. Miss Ann's calling me to tell me I was muted. I know I was muted. All right, I'm about to get off so you can go on, okay? I am.
So slow.
Love you, bye.
I love you.
She's so funny. So Sage didn't know I had a channel. She just saw me at PJ's and I had to tell her the name. And good afternoon, Kelly Sue. I found Duckland and Hunters through Dolly. And then I found Dolly through MGL. So what I was trying to tell y'all when I was muted is a lot of people found me through Turtle Island. So people that say that Turtle Island is useless or dumb, it's not. And I don't know that, Jenny. Maybe someone can answer that for you. And I don't know who Susie is. That is exactly what BHV wants, in my opinion. I'm glad we all found Dolly so that the Turtle fam could all come together and share their love, because I love all you guys so much. We're good. We are a good family, I think. Good people. Thank you so much, Easy E. She's always asking for my cash app. Thank you, Easy E. I love you. That's hilarious. I'm trying to go back through when I was muted and comment what I commented until I saw that. And I was like, oh, shoot, fire. You're all right by me, Dumpling. Oh, okay. Dumping. He's such a turd. He has the 2 most not liked people on YouTube up there. He was just missing TR. It's TR. TR. T-Rev Turtle Boy. I don't know who you're talking about. I'm not saying Turtle Boy is... I'm not saying T-Rev is the most unlocked, but... I know. Thank y'all for trying to tell me. But I wasn't even, scrolled down. I found Buzz Dolly in Dublin one night. I was up late because of summer. Yes, sweet summer. I'm about to skip some comments because I'm a little behind. Because he was supposed to take all day, and then one day someone offered to pay him to stop, and he did. Oh, really? Is that how he stopped doing that? That's so sweet. That's the only thing I don't like about Queen Bee myself personally is the GD word. That makes me, I can't listen because should we offer to pay to make her stop too? But like I said, I don't comment in there just to be respectful of Dolly. Nothing. I don't have anything personal against her, but you gotta respect your friends if you care for them for real, right? Show respect for them. Didn't know this world existed. Thought YouTube was all music. I didn't know it existed either until Gabby Petito. That's how I found Dublin. She was the best, even muted. 5 minutes. I was muted for 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm glad. I love Dolly too. He is where I came from. That's what I was talking about. And look, they found me through Turtle Island. Hey, sweet Courtney. How are you? I knew what she was calling me. I was like, yeah, he would. Okay, yeah, he didn't have Tiro up there. Silly please. I'm on here. I fell asleep. What did I miss? I was muted for 5 minutes. Trust me, we all get animated with Turtle Island at some point. I swear we'll never go back. But then the next season we're there watching because it's so entertaining. We're all like, ah! We're there though. I like Molly too. Okay, I want to go through one more thing with y'all super quick so we can let Miss A go live. Where is it? Wait, I can't share it yet. For some reason, my messages pop up on Facebook even though I'm not signed into Messenger. But all Dawn said was you're muted, so it'll be okay. Guys, don't send anything in the group for just a second, okay, that y'all don't want seen on here. I hate asking y'all that, but for some reason it won't. Okay, so I typed in, gave money in the Sebastian group on Facebook, the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. There's some things that came up. I don't really know the story behind the money that Seth was supposed to give to someone. But if I had a child go missing and I'm surviving off paycheck to paycheck and I need people's help to send me money so I can pay bills because I'm not working, now I'm paranoid I'm going to be muted and not know. Here, I'll turn on comments on my phone so I can see if y'all say muted or not. I don't have a reward set up to pay someone if they give me. Okay, she's just telling her opinion. I want to know where it came from. Guys, put a 1 in chat if y'all have hit the like. Put a 1 in chat if y'all have hit the like yet. I'm just trying to find proof of where it came from. Okay. This person says, as far as I'm aware, it is unfounded. No proof or receipt that this has happened. No one has the date. No one to date has proof of this. The funds usually all logged or accounted for to where donations are spent. I'm a factual person. Only listen to facts, never hearsay. Well, you go, girl. You only listen to facts yet. Your last post only mentions Sebastian. Okay, we're not going to read that. Seth is not an organization. He's not denying it. He did deny it, though. He did deny it. He went in Dolly's on his YouTube. I checked it. It was him and said, it is rumors. I did not send any woman money. Okay, I'm not muted yet. Right, so people still say no proof. So why do we believe that? Do we know why do we believe that? Gabby. Money. How do I search the group? Okay. I had a brain for it. Here's some things people say. If Seth gave that woman money, that was for Sebastian. Shame on him. Talking about the live. This is the easiest money. Oh no. Is that Krista's sister right there? She says, I'm so sick of people blaming me for the actions of a 15-year-old boy who left his house in the middle of the night. I stopped posting anything much on social media for this reason. I had nothing to do with any of this, and yet people want to blame and harass me. The police officer, when filing the report from my mailbox, asked if I posted it to Facebook to see if anyone knows who owns this van, and that is what I've done. Just because we are not doing what you feel you would do, you feel the need to attack me on here. We have gone out and looked in the beginning, and in the beginning. Keywords, in the beginning. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep looking. What? Are you serious? We've gone out and looked in the beginning? Shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm going to have to search again. That makes me angry, y'all. We've handed out flowers, posted signs, and have followed all the rules. Here I go yawning because I'm reading. The FBI, TBI, and SCSO as instructed us to do. We have all spoke to the LE as well as granted any requests that have been made. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Am I muted yet? I was 3 foot from him. Someone said this. I was 3 foot from him at 4:45 today, walking my dogs on Newman's Trail. I had no idea a boy was missing at all. If I had received an alert with a picture, I would have called the police. Oh, that's old. I don't really see anything else about money. So if this woman hasn't posted proof that she was given that money, and if we don't even know where that rumor got started, or that allegation got started, then why are we saying it? You know what I'm saying? Why are we saying it? If we don't know where the heck it came from, stop saying it. Okay. The Sandkit says, keep me and Huntress on Turtle Island, please. So, Turtle Island's tonight, guys. I started watching Turtle Island because of Dumpling. Oh, you did. Sage, Dawn, hit the like. Didn't always like what Molly did, but YouTube isn't the same without Molly. I miss her. Right, same. Miss Ann, Steffi, Sauce, Shani B, Kathy Blanks, Pink Fan. Thank y'all for all sitting here and listening to me ramble for so long. Pinton 10, Tutti Fruity, Kelly Sue. Hey Gigi, you've been quiet. Hey Sylvie, you've been quiet. Y'all better start saying hi to me. Tammy hit the like. Judy Taylor, Nina hit the like. Nomad Bees hit the like. You can put her new account in here if you want. Easy E33 hit the like. Yard froze for a second. Yay, thank you for posting the member link, Tootie. Pink Fans here, Miss Ann. Seth has shared his Cash App everywhere, and there were ladies sending him chunks of money. Who knows what else? Shannon Summers hit the like. Lucia's going live when I get off. I'm about to get off, y'all. He did not give to Michaela. T-Rev paid that money, and he showed receipts of it. Even Seth has confirmed that. Oh my gosh, guys. T-Rev paid it. That's what I was thinking. If T-Rev If he moves in with her, he's gonna pay the mortgage that she's behind on, right? That's what I thought would happen. So there you go. Someone screenshot that. Put that in the group. People just want to keep running with it because they want it to be true to keep crap going. He said he wants help. Well, oh my gosh. And I bet she is. Yeah, I'm about to get off though to let Miss Ann go live. Hey Gigi. Hey James Dale. Yes, thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Moto Mom. We love to hear you ramble. Lisa Red! I was hoping you were watching. I sent you the link. I think that rumor came from Clue. She said that she had all that girl's info about house payments. How? Sis said it and then took it back. I seen it. Ooh. He's wasting his money. Hey, Texas Brat. We need to get strategy developed. Go for a power when we can. JLR and Grizzly are the strongest players. Just saying. Oh, you're talking about Turtle Island? Yeah, we do. We need to get it together. Guys, if y'all are not a member of my Facebook group, join it. There's a group chat in there. And we can all talk in there when I'm live. Especially about our Turtle Island strategies. But if you're on Turtle Island, you can't join because we're from the Sand Huntress. Kidding. Don't matter who shares their Cash App. Everyone is worried about the wrong thing. I agree with that, Robin. It's just money. Amy's at the doctor. Hey, Turtle Talks, old man. Before you end this. Oh, okay. So Dawn has a request. Please send up prayers for Texas and the others in the path of this storm. Guys, pray for Texas. Pray for everyone in Texas. Y'all saw how bad it was on JLR's last night. The grizzly bears came in hot a couple weeks ago. All right, guys, I'm going to end it out. We can go over there and watch Miss Ann. It's Miss MS Ann Horn. Miss Ann Horn. Go over there and join us, okay? I love you too, Judy Taylor Nina. And I'll see you on a little bit. I think I'm going to close it out with a summer video. I know we're talking about Sebastian, but we haven't seen a summer video on here in a while, so we're going to close it out on a summer video, okay? I'll see y'all at Miss Ann's.
Rows and rows of bricks, wood, and windows broken down with life left inside. Children's faces carry hard questions. The rest of us still searching for life.